Hi, I'm Ron Lamping, one of the consultants with RCL Benziger. Today we're going to be looking at how to create a test or an e-assessment by using the RCL Benziger Flourish website. I'll share my screen with you so we can walk through this together. I was formerly a Catholic school teacher and a director of religious education, and then I worked for RCL Benziger as a senior editor and one of their sales representatives. We're going to begin by going to the Blessed Are We, Faith in Action, and I'm choosing the grade 4 textbook. So you go to that organizer page. But as we begin, the first thing to look at is right up here at the top where it says Admin Home. Click on that and you will see CAS Assessment Tool Tutorial. CAS is the Cohesive Assessment System, and that's a program that we use to design these tests. When you click on that, you will find 23 screenshots that will walk you directly through how to do that. Kind of a quick reminder of what we're going to do today. So going back to our organizer page, you scroll down to where it says e-assessments and you click on that. The program then downloads. It's a huge program that's always updated and takes a few minutes, usually about 3-4 minutes. I've already downloaded it, so let's go directly to the site. We're now on the CAS Cohesive Assessment System homepage. Again, there's some helps for you on this page. First of all, look here in the blue box in the center with the blue question mark, getting started with the Kendall Hunt program. When you click on that, you'll see 8 short videos. They're only about 3-4 minutes long that address a specific question that you might have if you're creating a test. So that's another thing you might want to use to refresh your memory on how to do this. So let's go back to how to create a test. When you create a test, there's several things that you can do. You can use the standard set questions that they provide. You can add or subtract to those questions, or you can make a test all of your own, just whatever kind of test you want to make. Let's begin by showing how to create a test. So you click first of all on create a new test. First of all, you want to give the test a title. Since I'm choosing to do grade 4, I'm just going to use chapter 3. So we do grade 4, chapter 3, and you highlight my tests. I think it's easiest to save the test in that spot because you can go back and find it so much easier. You'll probably want to keep this first bullet point highlighted in blue because that means you'll be using their existing questions and selecting or changing those. You then click to next and you want to find that test. So you go to all tests. The first thing, the question set is more of the review questions that the students already have on their website. You want to create something that they have not seen, so you go to all tests. Click on open that folder by clicking the plus sign. It'll be easier for you because you will see only your textbook and your grade level. As a rep, I have all of them, so you have to search through a little. We go down, I'm going to use Faith in Action grade 4. So you click on the plus sign, open that book. Since I'm doing chapter 3, that's in unit 1. Unit 1 are the review questions. We don't want to use those. We wanted the tests. That's unit 1, the goodness of God. So you click on that plus, you see chapter 3, check that box, and now all 3 of them. So this is the test we're going to use. Click next, and now it says what you have on the test. There's a total of 17 questions. I'm going to use all 17, so you just click up there to use all 17 of their selected questions, and that's what I'm going to select and choose next. So the standard test that they have has 10 multiple choice questions, 5 matching, and 2 essay. Okay, that's what I want to use. I click finish, and there's the test. Now to see the test, you first of all go up to the blue where it says view 10 questions. I want to view all of the questions. So then you scroll down, there's your 10 multiple choice questions, there's your 5 matching, and 2 essay questions. So that's your standard test. Now you can do all kinds of things with this test. You can print it out just the way it is, or you can add or subtract to it, do all kinds of things. How do you do that? There's several different ways, but I'm a picture person, so I like to use all of these little icons. So let's look at the icons. The first icon is a plus sign. That's if you want to add a new question. So you click on that, and here's all the different type of questions that you might want to add. Say if I want to add a true-false question, I click OK. Then you get a little box for the true-false question. Jesus is the second person of the Trinity. Got that in there? Then answer true or false. Obviously, the answer is true. So we go there. You can then change the font and all that so it will match all the others yourself, but that's fairly easy to do. You click OK, and there's that question down there. Like I said, when you can go back to that, click on Edit It, and then you can change it so it looks like all of the rest. So you can see all the different types of questions that you might want to add. The next screen is the little paper clip. The paper clip is if you want to add some type of a preface to your test, if you want to add some specific directions or that. Chances are you probably won't want to do that, but if you do, that's where you can add that. The third one, the little I in the box, this is the one that gives the standard directions. As you can see at the test, the standard directions, instructions are listed. Indicate the answer that best chooses the question. You can either have that there, or if you click it again, that's now deleted. Most people want to keep that, so you might want to keep that. If you wanted to add something specific in your own words, that's where you use the paper clip. The next box, the little blue eye, this is very important when you click on that, because this shows what type of information you want to include. And number one is the answers. Nice teachers keep that checked to show their children the answers, but most of us don't want to have that. So you unclick that, you click OK, and now you no longer have the answers on the test, which is how you want to do it. If you want to see all of the other things that they offer, sometimes you just click check all and you'll see other. Most of them you won't use, but it lists all kinds of options that you can do. The next one, the three little boxes, organizes all of the questions by type. So if you've added one or two different questions, like I've added a true-false question, or if I added a multiple choice question, once you click on that, it will then put all of the same questions together. The two arrows are one that you might want to use if you want to scramble the questions or if you want to scramble all of the answers. So if you're printing out and want to print 2 or 3 different versions of the test, you can do this. Or you can print one version of the test and have all the answers scrambled. So on one copy of the test, the answer might be A. On the next copy, the correct answer would be B. So you can possibly choose to do that if you want to. You probably won't be using the next 2 boxes, the 2 black arrows or the square table. This is if you're doing more of the math tests, so algorithms and things like that. The percentage sign is very important. You click on that, and that gives you how many points you want to give to each question. As it's automatically set up, each question gets 1 point. The essays get a point, get 5 points for there. So it's there. You could rearrange it so you could have your test worth 100 points or however you want to do that. There. The next 4 boxes are things that you probably will not be using. Again, these are for much more advanced tests. The CAS system supports all of our company programs, and they do a lot of the high school math programs. So folks there will use a lot of those. So then when you're done, you can review your test, and that's what the test looks like. So now you have to decide what you're going to do with the test, how you're going to file it and print it. So you go up here to where it says File, and you click down to Export. You can export it, first of all, to a Word document. It creates a Word document for you. You click to download the Word document. It's down here on the left-hand side. You click that, and now your Word document is open and you can see the test. It's right there ready to go. You can then take this test and you can print it out for the students. You can then copy it on your desktop and then make it available on Google Classrooms or something like that. Note well, at the end of the test, you will find the answer key. Very important for you if you want to do that. You then X out and save that quiz. We're back now for the tests. You go back to the file, and then you can print it to a PDF version. The PDF, you can print single version, similar to the Word file, or you can do this, I like multiple versions. You click on that, and then you can see what you want. If you want to scramble the questions and the answers, you print a new version of the test, and now you'll be getting a different version of the test. Click here, click the download, and now you see the new version of the test that you have. Note well, it says up at the top version 1, so you can make 2, 3, or 4 versions of it. You scroll down and you have your answer key, but on the answer key, it gives you the map, so it tells you on the original test, it was question 1. On this one, it's now question 10. So that's another thing that you can do for your test once you download those two and save them. So once you save the test, and it's now saved here in the My Tests, as you can see it over there, grade 4, chapter 3. When I close the test, that's where it appears in grade 4, chapter 3. So that's all the things that you're able to do with a test. In our next video, we'll go up to here where it says Section on the top right side, and you will click on that, and it will show you classes and assignments, how you can assign this test for your students to take it online. And then once they've taken it online, you click on the reporting, and we'll show you all of the reports that you're able to get from it. Okay, now that you have created your test, there are several options for saving the test on your desktop, printing out the test, and assigning it to the students. So you begin by going to the top blue bar here, and on the left-hand side, you see File. Click on that, and there's a drop-down box. Go to Print to PDF, single version. Click on that, click OK, and a single version will be downloaded. It takes a minute. I've already downloaded it for you, and you can see this is what the test looks like. 2 pages, and you scroll down to the 3rd page, and you have an answer key that you can print out, just in case you happen to need that. I know many teachers don't, but just in case you do, there it is. Say you want to create several different versions of the same test, scramble all the questions. You can do that fairly easily. Again, go back to the File box, click on File, go down to Print PDF, click on Multiple Versions. You then click Print a New Version. Again, it takes a few minutes to download, and there's your new version. On the far right side, it will say version 1, and then if you do a second one, version 2, and so forth. You scroll down, there are the questions, but they're shuffled in a different order. The nice thing though is when you get to the answer key, there's a scramble map, and it shows where the original question was and where it appears on this quiz. So that's another way that you can create a test. You can then take that test, you can then download it and save it on your desktop. A lot of people want to save it on their desktop so they can file it or they can print it from there, or you can assign it through Google Classrooms or one of the other sites. Some people prefer to create a Word document. You can do that too. Again, go back to File, click on File, go to Export, Export as Word document. Click on that and it walks you through how to download it as a Word document. Students also sometimes might want to take the test right here on the CAS website. So if they want to use their computers to take that, they can do that too. You go up to the far right side where it says Section, do the drop-down box, do Classes and Assignments, click on that. And what you do is you go to this blue bar, this blue help bar, click on that, and it will walk you through exactly how you can download a test and have the students take it on their computer. Once they've taken it on their computer, how do you know how they did on it? Very simple. You go back up to this section, the drop-down box, click on Reporting. Again, click on this blue bar, and it will walk you through how you can get the reports to find out how the students did when they took their test. Sorry there isn't time on this short video to walk through this, but those really show you exactly how to do it. So as you can see, the CAS test generator has many possibilities for you to use with your students. Please take the time to explore for yourself all that the RCL Benziger Flourish website can do to help you continue to be the great teacher that you are. Thanks. Go out and make it a great day. Blessings to you.